I am so excited that you are here with me to embark on this 30-day journey of the ultimate self-care, self-love, gratitude, the foundational work of just connecting with you. Because when you have the right mindset and you're connected with yourself, that's when you're going to make better choices, more intentional choices, better boundaries for ourselves. So welcome. I'm so excited that we are on this journey together. What I want to do today is I want to show you the planner that you are going to receive this link, and I'd love for you to print it up and use it per the instructions. Have fun with it. So let's dive in. I wanted to show you what the planner looks like. So here's your ultimate self-care planner for 2024. When you print this up, write your name on here. Have fun with this. Make it your own. So our goal for you is we hope that during this time that you connect with yourself. You connect with prioritizing what self-care looks like, with what self-love looks like. Because remember, we teach other people how to treat us based on how we treat ourselves. And so often we're not even taking 5 minutes to connect with ourselves every day. Well, this is going to give you the tools that you need on a daily basis to connect with yourself. So our goal for you is we hope you feel joyful, grateful, empowered, nurtured, supported, focused on the next steps, and being intentional and confident in setting those intentional goals. So again, at the end of the 30 days, we want you to feel connected, be intentional, have better understanding. What does it even look like for self-care and self-love? And really excited to have you having all the skills, the motivation to create that morning and evening routine. So let's dive into the journal that we've created for you. So here's the step-by-step instructions. The first thing that's the most important part is put this on your schedule. If you do not add this to your schedule right now, it won't happen. And I'm talking about 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. Set your timers, make it non-negotiable because you need to have those few minutes to journal. Whether you're choosing a gratitude, a self-care, you need to choose at least 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night. We're hoping as you go through the first week, maybe you'll increase it to 10 minutes because you're just loving how it feels. So before you really dive into the 30 days, here, I want you to complete the self-reflection exercise, which I'll show you. Write your joy list. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite things to do. Write a letter to your future me. And then there's a bonus section, and I'm sending this to you before the end of the year so that you can do a 2024 year-end reflection exercise. This is my favorite thing to do on New Year's Day, so I'm sharing this with you. So what you're going to do on a daily basis, you're going to pick from one of the daily journal sheets. You're going to pick from one of the prompts. You're going to write for approximately 3 to 5 minutes each morning at night, picking from a journal prompt, a gratitude prompt, an affirmation. And you want to choose at least one self-care idea daily. Now, remember, these self-care things, I'm not talking about getting a massage every day or going for a pedicure, which is all wonderful. I'm talking about those little things you can do on a daily basis to connect with yourself, to connect with your joy. Towards the end, I'd like for you to complete this wheel of balance evaluation and answer the questions. You want to give yourself around 30 minutes uninterrupted time to do that. And at the very end of the 30 days, we want you to complete the self-reflection exercise. And now you are ready to have a fantastic morning and nighttime routine. So let's dive in. This is where you start. I want you to take the time and answer these questions. This is called a self-reflection. You're not turning this in. This isn't for anybody else to read. So be honest with yourself. Why are you doing this challenge? Maybe it's just because I challenged you to do it. Maybe you're excited about it. Maybe you have some fear. Whatever it is, write it down. There's no right or wrong way to walk through this journey. What are you most excited about? I'm really curious how you describe self-care and self-love. And what are your personal goals for the next 30 days? Take a few minutes to complete this. Create your joy list. So here is a blank one for you to create. I want you to just write a list of things, people, places, things that bring you joy, and then describe how you feel when you're doing these things. The key to this joy list is choosing small little things that you can do on a daily basis. Yes, you can have big travel trips and big ideas and intentions on here, but to also have small little things you can achieve on a daily basis that help you connect with your joy is huge. I have also included kind of a sample. Here's Lori's sample joy list. So describe how you feel when you're doing something that brings you joy. I love creating a simple list of things that when I do them, I immediately feel happy. I have an immediate mood shift. I like adding things I can do on my own with others. Keep it simple and keep adding to it. Enjoy creating this list. So this is just a tiny example of what's on my joy list. Being with my family, my kids. I can't do this all the time, right? But it's still on my list. Play with my cats. I can do that when they're not being grumpy. Playing games with friends and family, drinking a cup of tea. Do that a few times a day. Standing barefoot on the grass, pulling oracle cards. That's something that I love to do, which is also part of my affirmations. Watch a comedy show, listen to fun music and dance. Baking. I love to bake and to cook. Plan an adventure. Call a friend, a family member, just laugh, put something funny on, cook, organize, go to the beach, exercise, movement. So again, this is a sample of my list. There's no right or wrong answers on here. This is for you. It's very important to take the time to write down what brings you joy. Don't feel bad if you don't have a whole bunch of things that come to you right away. When you think of something, write it down. I actually have this on my notes in my phone as well, so that I can, if I want a mood shift, I'll just look at my list and say, oh yeah, why don't I just do that right now? So this is an easy, inexpensive, it doesn't cost you a thing to do this. Your affirmation list. This is really important as well. An affirmation is a positive saying, positive wording that you say to yourself. Okay. What I like to do is to take some of that negativity that we have in our head and twist it into a positive affirmation. I wrote a few here that I'm hoping that you'll keep on your list. Saying these out loud every day, in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, 2 times a day, 3 times a day, doesn't matter how many times you do it, you are planting positive seeds in your own mindset and your own body. I'm beautiful. I'm worthy and deserving. I'm loving, joyful, happy, abundant. I'm a wonderful mother. I'm a wonderful wife, right? This list is unlimited. Have fun with this and come back to this list every day as well. Okay, so here we go. As I said at the very beginning, I want you to choose 3 to 5 minutes every morning, and I want you to write a little bit. I have some pages you can write on. You can use these pages. You can use a blank page. You can use your own journal. You can use whatever you want. This doesn't have to be fancy. This is just about doing it, doing it. So journaling. What we have here are 30-day journal prompts. So you can grab one of these. You could literally write the same prompt every day. You could go through the list and maybe say 1 through 30. This is the list. This is the order I'm going to do it. Maybe you're just going to see what speaks to you that day. There's no right or wrong. The idea by having a prompt is that sometimes we're like, I don't know where to start. I need a prompt. So this is how you use a prompt. It gives you an idea, a thought of what to write about next. And I also mentioned at the beginning, I want you to write a letter to dear future me. Choose an age where you'll be different from where you are now and write a letter to you. Maybe this is in 3 years, maybe in 5 years, maybe in just 1 year. Write a wonderful, lovely, positive letter to yourself. Take the time. and answer some of these questions here. Have fun with this. So I'm giving you two different types of daily pages that you could use for your daily prompts. But like I said, you can use this. You can use the prompts on the 30-day prompts. You can use your own blank piece of paper, journal, whatever it is. This is just about get writing, get connecting. But I love this in the morning. How did I feel when I woke up? What are 5 things I'm grateful for? How will I make today the best day ever? What is one goal I would like to achieve today? And now for the evening. This is so important, and this doesn't have to take more than 3 to 5 minutes. Remember when we're talking about the evening routine, we're talking about putting away the phones, putting away the computers. This is something that you can do in return. Take out a piece of paper, just start writing, especially this. List 5 gratitudes from the day, list some highlights, and they can be little things. So often we're focused on the things that went wrong or something that you didn't do. I know I'm just as guilty of that. I always have such a long list of things to do. Sometimes I don't focus on all the things that I got to mark off or to check off, but I focus on what didn't I do today? Well, this is a great way to end the evening on a positive note. What am I grateful for? And if you can't think of anything for your day, I bet you can think of some really great basic things like, are you grateful that you're watching this video, that you have eyes and a nose and a mouth and ears and hair and a brain and organs and hands and fingers? And so this is what I like to do about going back to the basics of gratitude. Sometimes if we're just having a really rough day, I like to go back to the basics. So try it. Okay, so gratitude. One, we have journal prompts. Now we have gratitude prompts. Okay. I also mentioned this is another type of daily list. I'm giving you a few to choose from because I want you to choose something that speaks to you. Because I also love this. Maybe you want to organize it this way, where you're writing things you're grateful for, you're thankful for, affirmations, reasons to be grateful, different positive things that you did today. You can use this daily gratitude page. You can even use a daily review page. You can use all of these. You can use one of them. Make this your own. The key is doing something on a daily basis. This is why I've given you a few choices of things to choose from. So remember, we have the 30 days of journaling prompts. Well, these are 30 days of gratitude prompts. These are meant to be prompts. Read through them and go, oh my gosh, okay, share gratitude for a peaceful moment. Oh yeah, I can think of a fantastic moment that I had where I was just sitting by the fireplace with my cats and just feeling my heart so full of gratitude. Write about that. This isn't anything fancy. This isn't about winning the lottery. This is about finding that self-care and that self-love for the person you are right now as you're reading this. Self-care. So we've gone over journaling. We've gone over gratitude. Self-care is all of this, but we're going to do a little bit of planning. So self-care challenge. It's very important that you do something for you on a daily basis. So again, you can write about this. These are little things that you can do. Again, these are ideas. These are prompts. You can also do anything you want to do, but so often we're like, I don't know what that looks like. I'm not sure what to do. So this is why I am providing you with prompts. So within the self-care challenge, so this is just kind of a general list. But this, I really want you to take some time and think about the nutrition, your mindfulness, loving yourself, moving your body, organizing, reading, routines, gratitude, relationships. I really like putting these into these different categories because you can also see the different opportunities you have for connecting with your self-care, connecting with yourself. Love. Wheel of Life planning page. This is also an exercise I'd like you to do. You can do this on a weekend. You can do it at the end of your first week, your second week. take a minute to look at this. This is an amazing tool that I love to use in my coaching calls and people in maintenance plans. This is amazing. What is a wheel of life? I'm going to go to this slide first. A wheel of life is what I'm doing here is I'm taking all these different categories of life, fun, recreation, family, friends, personal goals, finances, spirituality, all these. What I want you to do is review these categories and I want you to mark in. Let's look at fun and recreation. I really want you to take the time and think, how much fun am I having in my life? And then mark it off. If you're only having a little bit of fun, just mark it off to the 2. But if your life is so full of fun, mark it off to the 10. Be honest with yourself. Again, this is all about you. And the purpose of this, and this slide gives you just a way of looking at different self-care activities and where they land in your life balance. This is really great where you can say, am I doing anything in my spiritual, my physical, my psychological? So this is also prompts and ideas for you. But I want you to take a few minutes and really sit with this. And you're going to end up with a beautiful wheel of life. You're going to have some things up here. You're going to have some things down here, up here. And what's great about this, it makes an amazing visual. So now you can do an evaluation. I want you to look at each category and write down, how do you feel about where you are, honestly? This isn't about judging yourself, being hard on yourself. This is just about evaluating where you are right now. So you're going to go through all the different categories. And now what I like on this page is now you can answer questions. How did you feel about the results? Maybe you're a little disappointed that you're not having as much fun and you're not connecting as much with family and friends. Well, guess what? That could be an intention that you set for yourself, okay? This is the goal of looking at the wheel of life, of seeing where are you off balanced. Once you can identify what areas you're out of balance, I challenge you to create intentional work and intentional time around those areas. That's how you create a more balanced life. So take the time to answer all these questions. And now you've reached the end. It's amazing. So congratulations. We're so proud of you for taking the time. Now you're going to take from all the different pieces that you learned, you're going to go, I like that. I didn't love that. That worked. That didn't work. I really enjoyed this. I want to try this next month because I feel like I can be a little more successful. But now you can create your non-negotiable morning routines, nighttime routine. Okay. So for me, my morning routine, non-negotiable, I have something from exercise and movement, breath work meditation, gratitudes journaling, just like all of what we've talked about, something from my self-care, my joy list, meal preparation. For me, meal preparation in the morning sets me up for success with my eating, which is a really important piece. And that could simply be just thawing the meat that I want to use today. Keep it simple. We have these little checklists. If you want to use them, you can. You don't have to use them. Again, we're providing you prompts, ideas, so there's no excuses. It can't be, gosh, Lori, I didn't know where to write that. I didn't know what to choose from. We are giving you all the tools that you need to be successful and to connect with yourself. Because when you learn about how important it is to do something self-care every day, then you are going to be much better at setting up boundaries, healthy boundaries. Because when you really love yourself and you are in a positive self-care, you are going to have better boundaries about saying no to those toxic people, toxic food, toxic situations, just setting better boundaries for yourself. That's the goal. And then this is where you end. You will now, your 30 days is over and you're going to end here on your self-reflection exercise. How did you feel about this journey? What was your favorite part? What would you do different? What were the biggest obstacles? Because remember, for some of you, this is going to be some really intense, hard work. Maybe the intentional goals you want to set for the next 30 days, maybe it's to repeat this. Maybe it's to choose one area out of the wheel of life that's really out of balance that you want to set a goal around. This is so different than just entering a new year and saying, okay, I'm going to exercise for an hour every single day. And you go a couple of days, you don't do it, you don't feel good about yourself. You feel like, oh my gosh, I failed something else I started, right? The exercises that we have you doing during this 30 days is to set you up for success by doing the basics of connecting with you. So good luck. Enjoy the process. I'm going to be doing this with you. We're also going to do a live Zoom where we're going to talk about the different exercises. Please give me feedback, share, be gentle and loving with yourself. There's no right or wrong during this. The most important piece is that you are showing yourself how important you are because you are finding those 5 to 10 minutes in the morning and at night. And for those of you who are thinking, I don't have that kind of time. If you think about the times that you get on your phone and you just start scrolling through social media and the next thing you know, 20 minutes is gone. There's your morning 10 minutes and your nighttime 10 minutes, okay? This is also a great time for detoxing from your phone, from the computer, from the social media, and looking at yourself, doing some work for yourself. So enjoy this journey that we put together for you. We're excited to be on this journey with you. We are so excited for you to connect with yourself and love yourself for the person that you are today. Enjoy yourself with this entire process, and I look forward to hearing all about it. Have a fantastic day.